And it's time for day 3 of Game Design Week. Today, I'm supposed to be designing a game, or I am designing a game, inspired by a TV show that I like. And I spun the wheel, as you know, and I got WWE Rivals. I love wrestling, I love WWE, and I love wrestling documentaries and wrestling docuseries, like a lot. And I thought, that's so perfect. That should be a hack of We Were One. We Were One is a game I designed end of last year, I think. Early this year, end of last year. Might have been end of last year. And it's a card game for 2 people. It's really fast. It was really fun to come up with an original card game, but it was also it was a big challenge. And We Were One is about 2 people in a battle for the death right at the end of the battle, and you are rapid fire playing to see if you can parry or not. It was made for the Parry Jam 2024, I think. I hope I didn't just typo that out and it was actually early this year. I don't know, but it was made for the Parry Jam, which was super fun, and I love that game. And I think for WWE, that would be perfect. So that means that the concept is that you are bitter rivals and that maybe the kayfabe is getting a little blurred or a lot blurred because you guys used to be tag team partners and then one of you turned heel. Now, I don't know what happened behind the scenes. That's kind of up for you as players to decide. Like, you were blindsided, but how much? Was this like, what was your dynamic actually like off stage when you were tag team partners? And how did this affect you? And I think that's like a really cool, like, driving dynamic. So the game is going to be called For the Belt, and you are in the like last rounds, kind of the last like minutes basically of the match of the year. This is for the belt. Everything is riding on this. Usually WWE fights are choreographed. That doesn't make them any less dangerous or exciting. However, something is a little bit off. Something is just in the air. And some of these hits, it still hurts, choreographed or not. And shit happens. So the tension is still there, as if this were a fight to the death, because this might mean the end of one of your careers. There's more than the kayfabe should be letting on. That's kind of the vibe I think I'm going for this game. I'm so into this game concept that I took a really long time getting ready, because I had a hell of a time waking up today, but I had to shower, dry my hair, get ready. And in between that, I took like a billion breaks to like sit on my phone in various states of like dressed and with like wet hair and stuff, because I was like, I know what to write, I know what to write. And I was like writing the game on my phone, because it's a hack also. So I'm looking at like the original system and changing things, as well as like adding new text and stuff, adding some different mechanics. Yeah, so it's really flowing. I'm so excited about this. Oh, also, wish me luck. I have a job interview today. So that's the 1989 Royal Rumble that you saw in earlier clips, by the way. It's on YouTube, and I have been enjoying it. I am a huge wrestling fan, as I think I mentioned. That was hours ago. I don't recall. Primarily 2005, 6, 7 era of like SmackDown and Raw, but also a huge vintage wrestling fan. And one of my very favorite wrestlers is Bruiser Brody. May he rest in peace. He also got a little bit of a shout out in the glossary section of the game where I explain what kayfabe is, because I think that he is a really great example of kayfabe versus the real person. So I'm done actually with the game. I finished it. It's 1:30. I have to prep more for my job interview now. And then when I get home after, I can just do the I could just do the illustrations. I'm done, and the layout, of course, for like anything else, but the plain text is done. I was a little bit worried it would take a long time, but it was actually fine. And it really flowed. All the flavor text really, really flowed. And I actually like this almost more than the original because I just love wrestling so much. So when it comes to the design, I'm kind of thinking very like vintage wrestling poster inspired. There were a couple old advertisements that people had preserved that advertised like Bruiser Brody's like old fights that I had saved on eBay. So I'm gonna look and see if those are still there. And then also a little bit like their old wrestling cards, which also there was a Wendy Richter one on eBay that I had like my eyes on for a while. I just love wrestling. I think it's so cool. And sorry, I do still have the Royal Rumble on, so occasionally my gaze just gets like, we're down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got 8 people in the ring right now. Still got plenty to go. I'm having a great time. Although Andre the Giant's already out, and I'm like, okay. So I'm thinking the wrestling just starts to seep into my brain like a virus, take over. And I'm thinking of these kind of vintagey, which is kind of my style anyway, but these vintagey like posters and stuff as the inspiration. And lucha. A little quick outfit change because I no longer have to be in office wear. But yeah, it went so good. And now I'm on my illustrating shit. I have a bunch of inspirations and things collected that are exactly what I was imagining, and I'm really excited to get started. Because I have a vision. I have a vision for how this game book is going to look, and I really hope that it translates. I hope that it reads. I hope that it translates. We'll see. A little behind the scenes. These are the things for inspiration that I pulled. I use Milan Note free, and I upload them and then I put them all together. I take a screenshot, I cut it, and then I use that in Procreate on my little like reference sheet so that I can just kind of keep an eye on it, pull colors from it if I want to. So you can see there's my man, Bruiser Brody. Then I wanted to have a bunch of different types of posters to kind of pull from that are very like emblematic for the visual language of wrestling. There will be some elements in between like the star borders. That's also a Bruiser Brody thing. He used to be credited as King Kong Brody. This was his match against Ric Flair. Still very famous. There's Rey Mysterio. And there's Wendy Richter. There's another one of her here when she had the belt. We've got some like luchador stuff and some lucha posters as well. And then like here, I just wanted to get some like colors from some of the more vintage stuff so that I have like enough to pull for like a cohesive palette from. And that's the visual inspiration for the belt. It is so cold. My nose is running. Hi. We did it. So technically what I've done is make the assets that still obviously need like text. So I'm going to do that in a different thing processor, whatever. But this is so cool. You guys, this is so cool. I'm in love with this. It's all inspired by different vintage flyers and posters. This is going to be the cover. It's also going to be a part of it. Yeah, I'm obsessed. I think this has turned out even better than I thought it would, and actually ties together a bit better than I thought. So yeah, I'm excited to pop these into a layout app now, and then yeah, vlog's gonna come out kind of late tonight. That's fine. But yeah, I really love For the Belt. I want to see people play it. I want to play it, and yeah, it's a beautiful game. I really love it. God, I had so much fun with this one, and I don't even know where to begin. Like, I loved it. I loved adding like a glossary of like things for people to know about wrestling in case you want to play the game and you're not super into WWE or you're not super into wrestling as a whole. So you'll be able to play and you'll be able to like, follow and get it and understand. And yeah, the more the merrier. I'm really happy to give people a nice, fun, tense, kind of homoerotic, kind of very wrestling game. Pick it up. By the time this vlog comes out, it'll already be out and up. And that's it for day 3. Day 3, we made a wrestling game called For the Belt. And you can pick it up now. Hi, everybody. It is 11:58 p.m. and I have the world's only 24 karat Labubu. Now, I have the layout, though, and I'm excited to show it to you guys because now I'm I'm getting back to it. I'm finishing it because I actually think that this one I would like to release it and have people get the release notification with everything in it. So I'm just gonna really quickly finish filling out the layout, but I will show you guys what it looks like. I did it all in Procreate and then I popped it in here so that I can put the text in. And yeah, I love it. I love how each of them came out, and I'm really excited to fill them in and structure it. So I'll show you guys that next. It is 1:26 in the morning. Well, look. Oh, I'm tired. As promised, there she blows. It's 1:28 in the morning. I'm so tired. I'm going to bed. I will not be finishing editing this vlog until the morning. Maybe morning me will say hi. Hi, morning me. I'm sorry. Dear me in the future, tomorrow morning. I hope you have no regrets. I have no regrets, but I am in the present and I won't have to deal with the consequences like you will. I'm so cute though, and this game is so nice, so you can't be mad at me. I don't know what to say. It's all true. So, all's well that ends well. I did forget to design the game mat because, as you can see, so tired. I will be adding that today when I'm working on the other game, on today's game, D4, which will be in a separate vlog. But I will do the wrestling mat at some point today, because the wrestling mat, it's the game mat, the wrestling mat inspired game mat. Yeah, and then that'll be that. So I'm gonna edit the vlog, and yeah, hopefully the game for today, for day 4, is nice and short, because I actually have to go in a couple hours and then I'll be out for a bit. And yeah, so hopefully not another late nighter. Although I say hopefully, I'm fully in control of that. I will not have another late nighter.